My God, man. I may never walk alone. God is always in control, and in all the things I do. Yo, Bryce Wayne. And the blessings coming soon. I can feel it in my bone.
Hey guys, my name is Christy, and welcome to my little sit down with my friend QK. I'm really excited to learn a little bit more about her, and I'm really excited for you guys to learn along with me. So, if you don't mind, QK, let's get started here. Okay?
Yeah, let's do it.
I would love it if you could tell me a little bit about yourself. Where you come from, where you live now.
Where I'm from? Well, I was born and raised in Jamaica. I left there when I was 18 to New York, you know. Like, but then I left from there to Canada. Like, I'm looking for a better life, you know. Not just looking, but creating. Where do I live now? I live in a shelter. Well, it's not the best, but it's not also the worst because I hear bad things about shelter, which doesn't make it a bad place to live. You know, like where you come from doesn't define who you're gonna be. Like you know, it's up to you.
You're very right. You're very right. It does not matter where you are right now in your life as long as you're moving forward and you've got that goal in your mind.
As long as you see the star, you know, at the end, you know that there's light at the end of the tunnel.
You're very right.
Yeah.
You're very right. So I know I already said it. Everybody already knows what your artist name is, but where did the name QK come from?
QK. Well, QK resigned from, you know, where I'm coming from, what I've been through, like what made me me, you know, like me as a person. QK stand for Queen King. It means I'm a queen first, then I'm a king after, you know. So all the struggles in my life, it was just as part way to be here where I am right now, which I haven't reached nowhere yet. But I know at the end of the day, like I'm gonna reach somewhere because I'm here for greater works, and it's in the making, you know. So yeah, QK, it's also a brand too. It's me. I am that brand. And that's just some things nobody can take away from me, you know? Like it makes me me. QK is me, I'm QK. Like the word says itself, Queen King.
It does, yeah. That's awesome. That's a fantastic meaning to that name. I love it. Yeah, I do. I love it.
Thanks.
So, if I'm listening to QK for the very first time, what can I expect?
Well, you can expect great things. Why? QK is the truth. You know, QK only want to sing about things that QK have been through because there's a lot of people out there with similar story. You'll never find somebody with the same story as you. Could be similar, you know, but it doesn't make us no different from each other. It doesn't, you know, it doesn't make us different. We're all like human beings. We all go through stuff, and it depends on the way how we, as people, like work to make it better, or work for better. You know? Yeah.
This is your individual story. This is the individual story of QK.
Yeah.
Your story is unlike anybody else's story, so this is yours.
It's not like anybody else's. Like I don't want to be like people. Like I don't want to pretend. Like stuff like that is not of me. Like I just want to be myself. Like being me makes me happy. Being me is a brand, you know? Like I know, and I know my self-worth. Like you can't say you're somebody without self-worth, value. Like people themselves have to value you. If they don't value you, that means you're doing something wrong, you know? Which you have to value yourself. QK.
Or maybe we're just aiming ourselves at the wrong group of people. We need to find the right group of people that do value.
Well, that too, but you can't also give up on people, you know? Like some people just don't know how to be a good person. I would say they never had it, so they don't know how to give it. So because you as a person, you can teach one, you can each one teach one, each one build one. It depends. Teach me what you know, and I teach you what I know.
Yeah.
Like it's just like that.
Yeah. I like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, where do you get your lyrics from? Like what is your inspiration? What inspires you? So we know that you're writing from the heart.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about what inspires you.
So what inspires me? I inspire myself. Things around me inspire me. Like I don't try to put myself like put it on a high thing to catch. Like no, you work with what you have, but also you have to know in yourself that you're great. Like you're a royal priesthood. Like there's nothing that nobody can say to you that should take away your energy and make you feel less than you are, because you're not. And because I know that and I value myself, like that's just what keeps me going.
So your inspiration
So I am my
yourself.
own inspiration.
Awesome. It's written out. That's really, really good. I actually quite like that.
Yeah.
That kind of renders my next question, because I was gonna ask who inspires you, but you
I
are
inspire
your own
myself,
inspiration. Yeah, you are
Like-
your own inspiration.
Yeah.
So let's say, what are some of your favorite artists, and what is it about them that draws you in?
So
Why?
my favorite artist.
Why are they your favorites? Is it because of their sound? Is it because of their lyrics? What is it about them?
Well, I don't really have a favorite artist. I like to listen to certain types of music, like music that means something, music from the soul. Like if it's not from the soul, it's not passionate. Like I like music that makes sense.
So who are you listening to now?
I listen to Coffee, like back into Coffee. I listen to Jackier. I um listen to a little bit of the baby, like artists like those, but I don't have a favorite artist, to be honest. I listen to Rihanna, but that's about it.
Okay, so for me, not knowing of some of the people that you just named, what is it about them? Do they have that passion that you look for?
To be honest, uh in the baby song, well, you tell the truth. I get you try to tell the truth. Like if you tell the truth, there is no need for you to lie. Like, and if you're not lying, you can back your truth up. You back your truth up. Your lifestyle, tell your truth. And if you can put that in words in a song, that means you're actually doing the right thing. Which, yeah. So I listen to Rihanna too. Rihanna, she was just an artist I liked growing up. I think she sings from the heart. I listen to Ray J. You might not know Ray J, but
No.
yeah. But I like some of his songs, because to me they do make sense, and I like songs with substance.
Something with some depth and some feel.
Yeah,
Some
something
soul.
yeah, and I like Whitney Houston's.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, like I like those songs that drives right to the art.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
So, again, with that being said, what you like in these artists, what do you hope that you can give to your listeners through your sound?
My listeners, well, what can I give to my listeners?
Yeah.
To be honest, the truth. The truth. I only can give them the truth. Like I don't want to have to pretend. I'm not going to pretend. because pretend doesn't make you go nowhere. Like you have to be yourself, and if you can be yourself, like you can reach so far in life, you know. And that's all I want to do.
So you just want to give somebody else the same kind of uplift.
Yeah, to show them
And-
that we are a royal priesthood. Like anything we put in, we can get out.
Mhm.
Like nobody can tell you that you can't do this. That's what we like. That's what they rob us. You know, like we have been robbed in so many ways of like certain things.
So you're just looking to inspire somebody
So
else.
I just want to inspire, like to show people that they're like you can be what you want to be.
Yeah.
You don't need nobody's permission. You just need to give yourself that permission, and you can just take off just like that.
Some other 18-year-old that's moving to making this big giant move
Bruh.
he's gonna use you as inspiration one day.
Yeah, they like it's what they want, you know. You don't have to take my word for it. Cause I can see the light at the end of the tunnel, and I decided to do something with it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
At some point, you have to make a choice.
You're very right. I'm really glad that you chose to follow that light at the end of that tunnel.
I have to, you know, like when you live in a world and you see certain things for what it is, you can't just sit back and not like, you know, not do something about it.
You
in
can't just
yourself.
accept it.
No, you can't just accept it. Like, how do you live with yourself as a person? You can't live. Well, I couldn't live with. I can speak for myself. I couldn't live with myself. I'm being honest. You know, like it's good for you, like as people, to like go out and like get like do what you have to do to make yourself just that little shine you need. Like yeah,
You are the master of your own destiny.
yeah, and it's gonna be like that till you know.
It's really commendable
Yeah.
that you have the talents and the drive to I guess, to use a really bad term,
Walk
to
again.
Back
Let's do it.
again. Let's do it. So I've got a kind of a general interest that I'm interested in.
General interest.
Yeah. If the stars aligned
Okay. Mm-hmm.
and you had the option to collaborate with anybody in this world, past or present, who would it be? And
Past or
why?
present.
Yeah, past or present, anybody.
Collab.
Yeah, who would it be and why?
To be honest, I would collab with anybody, but I would go back to the streets. You know why?
Nice. Yeah, tell me.
You know why?
Tell me.
Because there's a lot of people like me that's a little light, just need a little light to shine.
Yeah.
That's not getting it. So that's what I would have done. You know?
Some of the realest sounds come from the street too.
Yeah, like that's where you find like the next upcoming star, which I think these nowadays artists don't look for, you know, which we understand. Like I see it and I know it, so I'm gonna do my part.
You're gonna help somebody else out.
Yeah, that's how it go. Each one build one, and each one teach one. It's just that's it.
You are throwing me off with your answers left, right, and center. So, lastly here, what are your musical goals? Where do you hope to be? Where do you see QK in the next, let's say, few years, 5 to 10 years or so?
Well, QK is here to build. QK is here to like, you know, be about the truth. No way.
It's commendable.
Yeah.
Your wish to give back is commendable. I really admire that.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Guys, this concludes our interviews for today. I look forward to a second sit down with QK.
A second sit down.
A second sit down with QK.
Right.
And I also look forward to listener questions as well.
Listeners' questions?
Yeah, listeners' questions. We'll see what the public wants to know about QK.
Well, anything, just give me the questions, you know? Like, I'm ready, but I gotta warn you. You're gonna get a real answer.
That's why we like it. That's why we like you, because you're real.
Yeah, like, you gotta be real, you know? Without realness, you'll never reach nowhere. Like, you don't need the fakeness around, you know?
So where can we find you? Where can we listen to QK?
Well, QK official, same where I'm gonna drop this. Like, there's still gonna be like music there. Like, those are freestyles. I'm trying to work on different music to like drops and stuff. Like, I'm trying to go to the studio, you know? Yeah, I'm trying to work my way there. I'm trying to get a 9 to 5 too, but that's just life. Probably that's not what I'm supposed to be doing, but you know, most people probably not gonna be like supposed to be doing 9 to 5, you know?
You'll get there one day.
Yeah.
One day soon you will.
When I reach that bridge, I'll cross it.
Yeah.
You know?
And I can't wait for it. What's the title of your latest release? Of your latest song?
Do They Care? Do They Care?
I do.
No, that's the name of the
Yes,
track.
I know. But I'm telling you, I do.
Yeah, Do They Care?
And I would love for everybody else to go find Do They Care on QK Official
Yeah,
right here on YouTube.
for real, you don't know. I'm out.